All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Doghouse for more Lanier County High School Bulldog basketball action. Clint, we had a very good JV game. Came up a little bit short, but very exciting basketball game. Hopefully this one will be the same.
Yeah, just hopefully it'll work out in our favor this time.
That's right. I was looking at Hamilton County. It appears now, of course, we're going on Max Preps, but according to Max Preps, they have not played a basketball game yet this season. They were 16-11 last season. Lost in the first round of the state playoffs down in Florida. They're similar in size to our high school. They one of the smallest schools in Florida. Down in Jasper. They've been very, very good. Been a very good basketball program for many, many years.
Yeah, just watching them warm up, they look like they got some size and athleticism.
They do. We talked about the big guy we were seeing earlier shooting around a little bit at the halftime of the JV game. According to their roster on Max Preps, that kid is 6'8", 271 pounds.
I don't doubt it.
So he'll be one of the biggest kids we'll face this year, I would think. Now we do have, we still have some games. Have a couple of games with Lowndes. Not sure what size kids they'll have, but 7A schools usually can find a couple of those 6'8", 6'9" guys, but
that's right.
Us guys down here in single A, they won in a million. But we faced the Giants and beat them before, so
that's absolutely right. I expected tonight as well.
Tonight, the number 7 ranked team in the lane, your Lanier County Dogs, will take on Hamilton County Trojans from Florida. If you would please at this time rise and remove all headgear.
So, start of the varsity game, we're going to have the national anthem, so we'll pause for just a few minutes for that, and we'll be right back with you. All right, we're back. So Mr. Vigalis is going to announce starting 5 for Lanier County, and we'll try to run through those while they are. But for Lanier County, it's going to be number 12, C.J. Johnson. I believe it's number 14 is Kyle Brockington, number 11, Rashad Brockington, number 23, Tyquan Baker, and number 31, E.J. Brown. And Clint, it's good to see E.J. down there on that bench ready to get his name called in that starting 5. After the spill he took the other night in that game against McIntosh County Academy.
Yeah, real hard, flagrant foul, and he laid there on the floor for a few minutes. Like I say, someone told me he just had a bruised hip. He was okay.
That's right. He didn't return to the game, but he did return to the bench that night, and it was good to see him come back out of the locker room.
That's right.
We were hoping he'd be here tonight and playing, and he is. A big game here tonight, and also a big game tomorrow night up in Rochelle, Georgia. Huge as we go up there and take on those Wilcox County Patriots. Rematch of last year's region title game. So hopefully the Bulldogs aren't looking past these Trojans tonight.
Yeah, it's a big time region game tomorrow night. Possibly 2 best teams in our region.
I would like to think that, but then also I know Coach Stephen Green up there in Irwin County, he had a squad last year, and I expect them to be back this year. And, you always know that Clinch County, they're going to be competitive regardless.
Absolutely.
And they're well coached as well. And then Charlton County made a big improvement last year. Did not make the playoffs, but made a significant improvement from what they've been over the past few years. So looking forward to getting region play underway tomorrow night. Jump ball here, that big 6'8" guy got the tip, but he just slapped it out of bounds. It'll be Lanier County basketball down here on the side. C.J. Johnson, a inbound. He's going to get it into Rashad, and we're ready to go. Ball stolen away in there by Hamilton County. They're going to look to push it up the floor. Tried to reverse it back, and Kyle's going to slap it out of bounds. So it looks like they may like to run, Clint.
As do we.
So it could be a very entertaining basketball game. We let him slip loose underneath. He couldn't get it to go. Got his own rebound. 6'8" guy didn't even leave the floor. Got the rebound, put it back up. Now we got a foul.
It's going to be on the big. No, it's not on the big guy. It's number 11.
Be on number 11. Big 6'8" guy got that rebound, Clint, but like I say, he never left the floor and put it back up.
That's right.
Almost like he was glued to the paint.
Judging by their size, they should have no trouble out rebounding us tonight, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see, but like I say, Rashad going to take a three here early. Shot no good. Kyle with the rebound. We'll have a foul called in there.
It's going to be on Kyle.
We'll call a foul on Kyle for an elbow.
I never saw him connect with one of them.
Well, Mr. Bobby's old school, but those guys have got to back up off of him. Right? I mean, that's what your elbows are for. That's the way you're taught, is to get your elbows wide.
That's right.
6'8"
that's
guy,
a walk.
he took about 5 steps, no call.
That was a walk.
Three-pointer up and in. Hamilton with a three-point lead. I think that ball's going to be well, they call it off of Hamilton. I kind of thought that ball went off of Rashad's knee, but we'll take it. So Clint, we're going to have to play a good basketball game here to pull this thing out against this squad. This is a good-looking squad.
And it'll be very good defensively. We got
EJ going to cut back door. Nice pass.
It was.
3-2. I can tell you early on, this group looks to be nice steal and transition basket by C.J. Johnson. He'll go to the line with a chance to put the Bulldogs up 2. Score now 4-3. But I tell you early, Clint, this team looks to me more athletic than any of the teams we've played to this point.
Oh, absolutely. I believe so as well.
C.J.'s free throw up, no good. There again, we do not try for offensive rebounds. Carried the basketball. I think they're going to call a foul, but he carried the basketball.
He did.
Foul on Rashad Brockington.
So Hamilton will be inbounding under. Well, no, they're going to take it out on the side. And Taquan Baker's yet to touch the ball.
And if you notice on the offensive end of the floor, they got that big number 24 guarding Taquan. That guy just ran right by us. Scoring the basketball. Coach ain't very happy with that. He's going to call timeout quick. 5-4, Hamilton County, 2 minutes into the game. If you're just joining us, no girls contest tonight. Only guys. JV started out, played the first one. Come up a little bit short there at the end. Varsity guys now. Hamilton showing a little bit of pressure again. They're going to trap, get the tip, but there's EJ wide open again. They'll have to come out of that pressure if we keep doing that.
That's right. EJ with 4 or 6 points.
No good. Kyle almost came away with it, couldn't. Hamilton County had 2 men down on the deck there.
Yep. If he gets that tip, he may have a duck on the other end.
He may. Looks like Aeneas Dean's going to check into the ball game. Shot up and in off the glass. Hamilton to go back up, 7-6. Ball's taken away from EJ in there.
And they've got some quick hands. Good defensive team.
Taekwon's going to be called for the foul. Pretty much got all ball, but
yeah,
Jimmy Neutron saw it different.
Yeah, I thought that was a clean block.
No doubt he blowed the whistle anticipating a foul. No foul given, but going to be called. Taekwon's first. 3rd on the Bulldogs here early. 2 on Hamilton. Aeneas Dean checking in. Kyle Brockington going to come out. Second free throw up and in. Made 1 of 2, 8-6. Hamilton lead. Taekwon with a drive, kicks it back out. No basket, gonna be a foul called on the floor, and Clint, it cost us a layup.
It sure did. 2 points we would have had there had he not called that foul. We'd rather have the basket.
Got to get it in. They finally get it into Taekwon. Rashad with a long 3, no good. Clint, we are not getting any rebounds, and it's not the big guy.
I've noticed that.
And that guy just took it right through the heart of the defense and laid it up and in.
I don't throw that to him there. I think your point guard needs to take that all the way.
And there's another layup.
And Hamilton's not now
an unforced error there. 12-6 Hamilton County. Coach Randolph has saw enough. He's going to call another timeout. Bulldogs not playing characteristically of how they have in the first 2 or 3 ball games of this season, the scrimmage and the 2 regular season contests. Come in 2-0, but seeing a much more athletic team tonight than what they've saw in the first 2 ball games. Definitely not rebounding Clint, and it's not the 6'8" guy. You got some smaller guys that's out hustling us to the rebound.
Absolutely. And they're hitting their shots. They're not missing. They started off, missing some of them around the rim, but here lately they've been getting some transition baskets, and it's a difficult shot, some of them.
There's a 3, no good rebound, Rasheem Robinson. Out E.J. Brown.
He checked in the game for
another soft pass there, almost taken away. Taekwon's being trapped. CJ jumper up and in.
Nice shot.
12-8. Rasheem wanted to press. We wasn't pressing. I thought, that was close.
Yeah, no, it was. Another 3.
And in. 15-8. Gonna have to get a hand in that shooter's face. EJ all the way to the basket, up and in.
Nice drive by the freshman.
Freshman has 6 already here in the first quarter.
Bulldogs still trail 5. Hamilton with another 3 in the corner. No good. 6'8" guy with the rebound and a putback.
Never moved, Clint. Never got off the ground. Flat-footed rebound, laid it back up and in.
CJ wasn't expecting that pass. Almost lost it.
Clint, I'd like to see us get into their bench and see what they got.
Absolutely.
In their bench. They haven't subbed yet.
Nice ball movement and head fake by Aeneas.
17-12. Bulldogs staying tough. Hamilton now with a sub. Here comes number 15.
It's like a nose guard coming into the game.
That has to be a charging foul, and yes, it is. Rasheem Robinson. Says, I don't need a break. But he's not going to get it.
So to take one big guy out and bring another one in, don't have the height, but it looks like he's just about as big. So they got some size.
He's big. He's wide. Don't know if he guards Taekwon.
Nice pass. Oh, he missed
no
him.
Good.
Missed a wide open shot under the basket.
Now if this guy guards Taekwon, he won't be able to do much with it.
No, I agree.
Taekwon's going to pick up his second foul here.
He's going to have to come out of the game.
3 minutes left here in the first quarter, and Taekwon is in foul trouble. Rashad's going to have to check back in.
Yeah, Taekwon hasn't been a factor yet tonight. And that's unfortunate because we need him in there with that other guy, with that that other defender on the bench.
That's right. Yeah, I was just saying, he would have offensive success, and against this guy, I felt like he would, but picked up that second foul, and he's gonna have to come out of the ball game.
I don't know what the officials are deliberating about here.
I think the scorekeeper had a question about who the last foul was on. Prior to this foul, there was a foul on Hamilton County, and question was, I believe, number 24, which was the 6'8" kid. He had a different number in the book than what he was wearing on the floor.
It should be a technical.
And the explanation from Mr. Willis was, once he's been in the game, that there's no violation. You change the number in the book. There's a lob on the inbound offensive foul. He come over the back of Kyle Brockington there.
And he did.
And I think that's going to be 2 on number 11, and number 11 he's been their offensive guy. Technical foul call.
Well, what was the tech on? Was one of the kids arguing?
Number 2 just walked out on the court, never checked in at the score table. It'll be a technical foul on Hamilton County. So the Bulldogs will get 2 free throws and the basketball. We'll see who's going to shoot those technicals. It's going to be Rashad Brockington.
Well, Rashad's a pretty good free throw shooter, so let's see if he can.
Some Bulldogs here will have, with making these 2 free throws, they'll have an opportunity to tie the ball game with a 3-pointer. First free throw up, no good, so that won't happen. Second free throw up and in. 17-13. Bulldogs with a chance to cut it down to 2, 3, maybe 2. He'll have a push. Number 2, he'll pick up his second personal. He came in for number 11, who had picked up his second personal. So the substitute now has 2 on him. That'll be 16 fouls on Hamilton County, and E.J. Brown. E.J. is at the line, so I guess that's the 7th personal. It is. They changed the scoreboard.
It is going to be shooting a 1-on-1 from here on out. Well, be in the bonus the rest of the half. 3 more will be in the double.
That's right. So E.J. will go to the line. He'll shoot a 1-and-1. First shot up and in. We'll have one more. 17-14, 2:43 here in the first. Second shot on the way and in. At that time, Clint, we had the offensive rebounders down there, so
we did.
Coach might have been listening to the broadcast back there. We'll have a push there going to be on Rasheem Robson. He needs to quit arguing and just go on back and play it, take care of his own business. He gets the technical.
I didn't see the push, but
I didn't either. But once he's called it, you don't need to argue with him.
That's absolutely right. You don't want to get a technical.
Now Rasheem's going to be sent down to the other end of the floor. Bulldogs will continue to show pressure. And the ball got loose. Hamilton County able to corral it. There's a three, but he walked first.
That number 4, he's very athletic. It's going to be out on Hamilton County. Bulldog basketball with a chance to tie it.
Chance to tie this time down. 17-15, 2:24 to go here in the first quarter. Hamilton brings in number 23. Hamilton has backed up out of their press. Looks like they may be going to try to trap up here at the top. Then they do. Drop back in a 2-1-2 zone. There's a steal, long cross court pass from C.J. Johnson. Not very well thought out.
The big man stole it, but he can't throw it that far. It gives the guy too much time to get there and pick it off.
But with Taekwon sitting down there in foul trouble, and Jeremiah Smalls having already played 3/4 of the JV game. Coach looked down the bench but didn't have no substitutes to change.
If we keep it close here, we'll be in good shape. So what happened the other night, I believe it was Colquitt we played. We got down and wound up having to take Quan out because of the foul trouble.
E.J. Brown, nice basket.
Technical foul on us, I believe. That's just uncalled for.
See what it is. Warning on number 14. Warning on Kyle Brockington. He caught the ball out of the net. You cannot do that. He caught the ball out of the net and rolled it out of bounds, I believe is what they're saying. That's twice down the floor. He needs to get on the other end.
Well, what that is, they consider that a delay of game.
That's right.
Even in basketball, they have that. And the second time, it'll be a technical foul.
No matter who does it on the team.
Exactly right.
CJ almost got in there for the steal, but didn't quite get there. We are complaining a little bit too much, Clint. We don't need to do that.
That's right. But going back to what I was saying earlier, against Colquitt County, we got down, and Quan had to come out of the game with foul trouble, but I think Coach's strategy was let's just keep it close and get Quan back in the game, and maybe we can, have some more offense, and that's what happened. So I'm sure that's what he's thinking here tonight.
Gotcha. I agree. And that, Clint, we talked about them getting into their bench, and they have. And since they gotten into their bench, we've got back and tied this game.
We have.
And not only that,
careless turnovers.
You can see when they're starters, they don't have all their starters in there. They're not quite as good as they are. 3 from EJ, no good.
And we are 0 for 3 from three-point land tonight.
Oh, that guy missed that shot and just threw it against the wall. Had to have been come out. Thought we would have touched that, but.
Yeah, I was afraid we had knocked it loose.
Clint, do you remember did EJ make both of his free throws, or did he make one of two?
He did make both.
He made both. So EJ has 10 points here in the first quarter. There's another tip pass.
And be a foul on 2, I believe.
That's 2. That's going to be 3 on him.
No, they called it on 23.
Called it on 23.
Yeah. 2's already got 2.
He does. He picked up the technical and then a personal after that, and the technical is a personal.
That's right.
So
CJ will be shooting a 1-on-1.
Dean going to check into the game.
And we probably won't see Taekwon until probably midway the second quarter, I would imagine.
And if it stays close, you may not see him then. The big ball game coming up tomorrow night. You don't want to throw this one away per se, but CJ shot no good. But at the same time, fresh legs tomorrow night will be awesome. Nice play there by Rasheem Robinson with the steal. CJ's going to drive, shot up and in.
And one. I mean, the defender had him by about a good 8 inches. And we must think it's a charge because some of our guys ran to the other end, but he put that one in there.
He did. And the coach wasn't happy for Hamilton County, and he's getting told to get himself off the court. Got to make these free throws, Clint. Got to make the free throws. Hamilton County's got a good basketball team. And if you're going to beat good basketball teams, you got to make free throws.
Absolutely.
I thought we shot pretty well the other night.
I think the player thought that it was a 5-second violation, so he just started walking and was handing the official the ball. Our coach and our bench was hollering 5 seconds, but the official never called it. Maybe we can try that again.
Yeah.
I think they got so loud that maybe he thought he didn't hear the whistle.
Got a minute left here in the quarter. Bulldogs with the basketball. Ball passed underneath there to Rasheem. He's fouled.
And unfortunately, that's going to bring the 6'8" man back in.
They're going to bring him back in. 15, may have 2. But, Clint, 6'8" guy really hadn't been impressive other than just his size.
Yeah, rebounding.
He's flat-footed rebounded because we haven't boxed him out. If we box him out, he's going to get in foul trouble.
That's right.
Rasheem shot up. No good.
Going to be shooting 2, though.
But going back, I thought we shot well against McIntosh County Academy from the line.
I'm going to tell you, that might be the best we've shot in the last year or so.
Well, not necessarily. I went back and I did the math. We shot 59%.
Oh, wow, really? I could have swore we shot at least 70.
No, we shot 59%. Missed them both on that trip. Up 2. That ball's going to be off of C.J. Johnson's ankles. No kickball call. Coach keeps pulling that button on that jacket. I think he's going to have to come out of that thing.
I believe so, but Bulldogs have the lead.
Lob on the back door. No reason that young man should have got that open. He's not as big. He's the smallest guy they got on the court, and he comes back door and gets a lob for a layup. We're going to force it underneath to Rasheem. He's fouled. Then Adias Dean's going to be pushed in the back. So we got 6.7 seconds here in the first quarter, and Bulldogs in the double bonus.
Well,
But got to make these free throws.
What I'm anticipating happening is this team's going to get in foul trouble just like McIntosh Academy did the other night. However, right now they're out there fouling without their starters. So.
They're using them all. They got 10 players and another missed free throw. Not even close. Trying to look down their bench and see how many guys is on that bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they got 11 players. That's 55 fouls. Any way you add it.
And we missed both of that trip. Oh, that's a travel.
No basket. Got a half a second left. Tie ball game, 19-all. Bulldogs need to get this ball right up here to C.J. Johnson and see if he can heave one up. And he does. Off the rim, off the backboard, no good.
And I'm going to tell you, I thought it had a chance.
I did too there for a second. So we're at the end of the first quarter. All tied at 19. Very good. Interesting first quarter of basketball. Clint, about to get this second quarter underway. I see number 11 is checked back in for Hamilton. He has 2 fouls.
I believe this may be their starters.
I think they went right back to their went back to their starters. That number 5 is going to pull up a 3, no good. Rebound 22, back to 5. He's going to shoot a jumper, no good. 6'8" guy just reaches up and grabs the rebound. We don't block him out.
He did leave the floor that time.
He did leave the floor, but we didn't block him out.
We got numbers.
We got numbers, and CJ's going to take it himself and miss it. He had EJ on the wing, and EJ would have laid that ball in. And that's one time he should have passed the basketball.
Well, he still put up a good shot. I thought it was going to go in. Maybe draw that foul on that big guy. We got a substitution. Kyle Brockton going to come in for
Rasheem. Rasheem didn't block that big man out, so.
Coach going to sit him down a minute. Still no Baker. Sitting on the bench for 2 fouls.
Long cross-court pass I don't like. Shot, drives, shot and all. Off-balance shot, no good.
Not a good attempt there.
Quan's going to check back in. Shot up, no good. 24's on the back that time. Kyle Brockton blocked him out. And if you block him out, he's got to foul you. No doubt about it, and he did.
So that's going to be 3 on him.
24?
I believe it is.
I don't think that's 3 on 24. They haven't put it up on the board. I think that's going to be his first. 11 has 2.
Well, I thought they took him out earlier because he had 2 on him, but I may be mistaken.
I might be wrong, but I don't think they did. I think they just took him out.
Okay. Officials are going to talk about it a minute.
Talking about whether it's a shooting foul or a player control foul.
That's right.
In the JV game, they called over the back a control foul and didn't give him no free throws.
They're going to give him 2
but
shots.
Here they hit 24, 1 foul.
Wow. I thought he hit fouled CJ on the and one earlier.
I think they must have called it on somebody else. Free throw up, no good.
I believe that's at least 5 in a row we've missed.
At least 5, if not more.
I know we missed both of them in the last 2 trips.
I think we've made 3. 3 is all we've made. 3 out of at least 15. I don't know what they're talking about, but officials having a word with Kyle and the Hamilton players. Kyle's second free throw on the way. No good. Rebound, Hamilton County.
Gracious, got to make it.
If we made half of them, we'd be up 6.
That's right. He left the floor. He did. That's, I think, the 3rd time he's been called for traveling.
So here we are, 21-19, 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go.
And Quan's back in the game, I see.
Quan's in the ball game with the basketball. He's going to drive. Takes it right at the big man. Can't make the shot. Hamilton's going to come away with it. Looking to push it. Stop, pull up, jumper, no good. EJ with a rebound. Oh, he walked. No call. No second chance. That was a good steal in there by CJ. EJ up, no good. Playing 3 on 5 there. Probably should have pulled that back out.
Don't pick up a foul. Oh, and there it is. He's going to have to come out. So, Keith, if he's able to play many minutes, we may be leading this ball game. But he's no points and 3 fouls on him.
Unbelievable, Clint. Unbelievable.
I knew that was going to be
Big man shoots the knuckle ball up and in. 22-19. Rashad Brockton back in. Tyquan Baker back to the bench. Second free throw, no good. That young man came over. Kyle's back. No call made. The ball appeared to be going out off of Kyle, so Rashad went to save it and couldn't do it. So it's going to be Hamilton County's basketball. Jimmy Neutron not looking at anything over there. And there was a walk, and he just stood there and
big guy's wide open.
With a flat-footed layup. 24-19. Bulldogs yet to score in the second period. Kyle trying to drive, had it slapped away.
Oh, wow.
And one. Got to make the free throws, though, Clint.
Acrobatic shot there. I think he was surprised it went in.
Number 5 with the foul. Kyle's free throw up. No good.
Good gracious.
And I'm telling you, we call those bricks. And we'd have a new gym if we kept going the way we're going with these shoot free throws tonight.
An offensive foul on Hamilton. That's going to be on number 4. Kyle drew the charge.
Number 5, that says his third.
Well, I thought they
called
called
it on number 4, his second. Number 5 picked up his third earlier. Nees team with the basketball. Back to Kyle Brockington.
Oh, Nees. He's in the paint there, buddy, with a good
Nees thought it. Yes, he's going to take that 3.
air ball.
No good. Kyle had it hit off his head.
I thought it went
I
hit
thought
off
it
his
hit
head
number
and
11.
hit number 11 and went out of bounds.
No, the official's not saying that.
That's awful. That's awful.
We took a Nees out, put back in Rasheen.
I mean, there's no way it didn't hit that Hamilton player. The ball had to hit something else to change direction.
Number 11 with it out top.
We're going to get a steal. We got a man.
Rashad shot up. Oh, Kyle tried to dunk the rebound. Rashad's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. See who the foul's on.
I think it's on 22, maybe.
22 red. Not sure how many that is on him. 2. Is that going to be 2 on him? 1. Oh, that's his first.
He hadn't been much of a factor tonight so far. Let's see if we can get this game within 1.
Rashad's free throw up and in. Rashad's 2 out of 3 on the night.
Ended the free throw drought.
Second free throw up and in. 24-23.
So without our senior leader, we trailed by only a point.
That had to be a travel.
I thought it was too.
And he traveled again and then shot a fadeaway jumper.
Wow, that was a good shot.
It was a good shot, but he had to have walked. EJ in the corner. Scored 10 in the first quarter. Been very quiet here in the second.
Oh, that's a double dribble.
No foul called and a three-pointer. 29-23. 4:20 to go. EJ to the rim, up and in. Talking about him being cold here in the second quarter, but he comes up and scores there.
He does.
Got a call here. Traveling call.
That's
Bulldog basketball.
That's the 4th or 5th travel on 4.
Might be those pretty cleats or tennis shoes he's got.
That he wore his track shoes. That's what it is. They don't look like basketball shoes.
Undoubtedly, if they have shoes, they haven't ordered. If they've ordered shoes, they haven't come in. 'Cause they got some all kind of psychedelic shoes.
That's right. I always like to see the team's shoes match.
Yeah.
CJ gonna try a long 3.
No good.
Kyle with the rebound. He's gonna put it back
That's
up.
not his shot.
It's not, but he's wide open. Tried to draw the charge. The tip's no good. Rasheem with the rebound.
Big rebound there by Rasheem. Coach going to call a timeout.
Yes, sir.
29-25, 3:33 left here in the first half. I think 24 kind of gassed, and Hamilton's going to pull him out of the ball game. 15 is going to come back in.
Keith, we just got to get some outside shooting. We have not been successful this year. I think we've only made about 2 3-pointers thus far. Kept going back to the scrimmage game, maybe 3.
We haven't made very many. But our troubles is at the charity stripe.
Absolutely.
We have made no free throws, and it's not just this ball game. And like I said, I guess we've shot so bad. And I don't mean to be ugly. I don't know if these guys watch this tape. don't mean to be rude about it, but we've shot so bad. The last game seemed good, and we only shot 59%.
Right.
And I know these guys. I know the goal coach has for these guys. I know he strives for them to do better. And to meet the goal, they're gonna have to shoot free throws better.
Well, if we can just make them down the stretch at the end of the game, seems like we normally make them when we need them the most. I know that's what happened against Colquitt, first regular season game. We missed a good many, but it seemed like in the fourth quarter when it mattered most, it seems like we made the majority of them. EJ's wide open.
Going to shoot one. No good. Rebound, Hamilton County. And that young man walked, no call. Snowbird up and in.
Wide open layup.
31-25. And Clint, we talk about not making threes. If you look at the court, we have 3 forwards and 2 point guards. We don't have that shooting guard. Shot up and in. 31-27.
Yeah, but not CJ, but EJ, he can make that 3-point shot.
Yeah, EJ can, but no call.
Thought Bobby would have given us that one.
33-27. Don't need to let it get any farther than that while we're working without our senior leader, Taquan Baker.
I believe I'd let some time run off if they're going to allow us to do so.
But like I say, if you look at it, Rashad and CJ are both ideally point guards. A knee is to the rim, no good. Shot put back up, no good. Rashad can't come up with it. Bulldogs going to go down 8, 35-27. 2 minutes left here in the half.
It'll be Hamilton's largest lead of the game.
Just can't get the ball to go in on the offensive end.
Plenty of
Coach
opportunity.
says spread it out. I want this thing to get over the 10-point mark. I want to stay under 10.
Just want to let some time run off the clock.
And I don't think Hamilton has a choice but to allow that to happen. And if they got to think about, well, hey, we got 2 or 3 guys over here with 2 fouls, 3 fouls. Minute 22.
Oh, wow. I think we got away with an elbow there.
EJ up, no good.
Oh, my goodness, we got to make that shot.
Rebound Hamilton County. They got an opportunity to go up 10 or more here.
That's EJ's shot on that little floater, little layup down there. He just didn't get that one to fall.
Number 11 can't guard you if you'd have taken it to the lane. He's got 2. Shot up, no good. Rasheem is going to make one of them one of these days.
We cannot buy a basket down there. You know, we talked about the rebound. We've had several offensive rebounds down there. Just can't get nothing to go in.
There's a 3. No good. I'll throw it off for Shaw. Be Hamilton County's basketball.
I'd like to see him run over there and kind of screen that guy from being able to get to the ball and let it go out of bounds.
Yeah, that. Kyle Brockton back in. Rasheem out.
Lost it, but got it back and put it in.
37-27. Hamilton up 10.
It seems like everything they want to do right now just happening for them, Keith. Like on that possession, the kid drove and lost the ball, and it come right back to him. He still got an easy layup. Nice pass there.
Couldn't make the basket. So the Bulldogs going to go into the half down 10, 37-27. We talked about it. Very athletic ball club. Very good ball club from Hamilton County. They're playing their first game of the year. Looking very good. Bulldogs not doing so well. Free throws have been detrimental to us.
Yeah, we've just had so many shots around the basket. We've got the rebound, offensive rebound, and been right there and just can't get it to fall.
Yeah, we've missed several what you coined as a garbage basket.
That's right.
We missed several of those here in the ball game.
Well, we just got to hope those start falling for us the second half, and hope that Taekwon can come in and play, stay out of foul trouble. I know Coach wants to hold him out so he don't get another one on him, but you can't let the game get too far out of control.
You're going to lose without him or without losing with him. So
that's right. He's yet to score, and I believe he's yet to shoot the ball.
I don't know that he has taken a shot tonight. But kind of what we expected from Hamilton. Like I said, they've been a good basketball program throughout the years. We talked about Saturday night. I did about how game back in '92 was probably the best basketball game I ever saw between Lanier County and Hamilton County.
Right.
And of course, we've always been a very competitive basketball program throughout the years as well. Not very many years that we have losing seasons. We don't always win championships, but we don't very rarely have losing seasons, and they're kind of the same way.
Always field a competitive team, seems like.
That's right. And
but I guess if we're going to have an off night, I guess I'd rather be tonight than tomorrow night.
Well, that's true. That's true. You kind of like to go up there tomorrow night and pull out a victory. Clint, we're off the air. We've lost internet connection.
Okay.
So we're going so that when you watch this as a recording, we're going to tell you what we're going to do right now. We got 7:32, 7.5 minutes here till second half starts. So we're going to go off the air. We're going to come back when the game starts because he's still recording. So you'll be able to watch it as a tape delay later if you don't get the internet back. But right now we apologize for that. All right, we're back here at the doghouse. We apologize. We have lost live internet feed. Hopefully, we'll be able to or stream it later, recorded. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cover the game, and we'll have it on video. Hopefully, you'll be able to watch it at a later time. But right now, we have lost our live feed. If it comes back in, hopefully everybody will stay. I think Verizon service has went out in Lakeland. Nothing is working on Verizon. No text or calls. So the Verizon tower is down. But we're about to start the second half. Bulldogs down 37-27. Clint, got to dig out of a hole here. Taekwon is going to start the second half. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought Coach would have held him out a couple of minutes, but maybe he can play smart and not get no extra fouls on him.
I think Coach might be thinking,
And he goes right to the rim and scores.
Carries it to the hole. We said he hadn't taken a shot. He takes the first shot of the second half. I think Coach is thinking like I was thinking. Win without him or win with him. You're going to be on the bench, and you're going to lose without him or lose with him, brother.
That's right. He throwed it right to Kyle.
And Kyle throwed it right back to him. Shot up, no good.
Quan gets the rebound. Don't push it.
Shot. Put it up too high off the glass. Jump ball. It'll stay with Hamilton County. See if we're going to press here. Coach telling him to drop back a little bit. Let's see, might be going to be a little half-court trap maybe. Or they may just drop back into a 3-2 zone, 1-2 zone, something like that. Number 11 played really well. He's going to shoot a 3 up and in.
He's going to make it.
40-29, 11-point lead now from Hamilton County. About to say that number 11 played real well in the first half. Got in foul trouble himself and had to go to the bench, but Taekwon to the rim. 40-31.
Taekwon having no trouble scoring here in the second half. He can just stay out of foul trouble, don't commit no more. Maybe we'll be in good shape.
Well, Clint, I'm looking out there, and another three-pointer. No good. Rebound Taekwon. I'm looking out there, and the number 24 is about the only man on the floor who isn't in foul trouble for Hamilton. And
that's a carry. They didn't call it. That's awful.
And he's over the back and lays it back up and in.
I can't believe they didn't call that carry right there.
42-31. Taekwon with the basketball. They're going to double team him this time. EJ thought about driving, pulls it back out. Now take it to the rim, shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. 42-33. I think that's 14 points in the ball game for EJ Brown.
I'm surprised CJ didn't get a foul there. Oh,
Slapped
tipped it
him.
away.
Yeah, he did. And EJ tried to run with it before he got it.
Yep.
Stepped on the baseline. Be Bulldog basketball. Clint, I was saying, I think everybody out there for Hamilton has 2 or more fouls except for number 24. And he's big enough, he's just not fast enough to stay with Taekwon.
That's right. Nice pass. Brockton wasn't ready for it.
And he throws it away.
That was a nice no-look pass. He just wasn't ready for it.
Number 11 with a 3. Off the shot back up, no good.
Another rebound.
And that's a result of Taekwon just can't be very aggressive.
It's about 4 offensive rebounds right there on that possession.
At least.
And then Brockton is tying his shoe down there, so we got a 4-on-5. But we're able to stall and let him get down there and get set.
EJ gonna pull up, shoot a jumper, no good. Charging foul. Number 11 will pick up his 3rd, maybe his 4th, Clint.
I think it might be his 4th.
He's coming out. And these things going to take Kyle Brockington out of the basketball game. Number 11, how many fouls?
3.
His 3rd. 44-33. Need a basket this time down.
We can just try to cut some off that lead and get us down to maybe around trail by 5 or 6 points. At the end of the quarter, we'll be in good shape, I believe. Need some help. We'll give it back to him. Kick it out. Got a wide open three. One of them's got to go down. Rich. Rebound.
EJ back up and in.
All right.
EJ Brown, big basket.
One of them threes have got to fall directly, Keith.
Jeremy, the text went through. You back online?
I got a text from somebody a minute ago, but I'm still showing very little service. It's going to be a foul on CJ.
Not very many on CJ.
Nah. He's going to come out of the game, and Small's going to check in for him. That's going to be CJ's second foul. Bulldogs trail by 9. Hamilton County with the ball. Running one-handers up, no good. Rebound, Taekwon. He's going.
Jeremiah Smalls shot up, no good.
But he's going to be fouled. He's going to be shooting 2.
And Clint, there's another one of those examples of where he tried to draw contact instead of just making the layup.
Absolutely.
And at that rate, you make that layup, that's 2 points. If you don't make that layup, you got to make 2 free throws to get those 2 points. And we have obviously not shot very well from the line.
Right. He
bait the basket. If they're going to foul you, they're going to foul you. You don't have to try to lean into them and get contact.
Right.
Shot up and no good. So instead of getting 2, we now going to got at best going to get 1.
He caught the ball kind of awkwardly too under the basket. So I don't know. He didn't think he could make the shot. Maybe he's trying to draw the contact. Let's hope he can make the second one.
Up and in. 44-36. Cut it to 8.
Three-pointers up.
No good.
In and out.
Taekwon with a rebound. EJ for 3. No good. Another missed 3-point shot.
I imagine Coach is going to tell him no more threes directly. I'm surprised he hadn't already.
Shot up and in.
And that's the difference Hamilton County's making there.
They're going to go back. They're going to go up to back to 11. Yeah, I would think at some point Coach would say, just don't shoot them no more, boys. Get the ball. Taekwon might throw that one down. Nope, just lays it up and in. 47-38. Got a snowbird out here. Foul him, EJ. Nope. Let him have the layup. 49-38. So as quickly as we cut it to 9, they take it back to 11. Taekwon just picked up his 4th foul.
That's right.
No sense in him. So he was aggressive, went for the defensive play, whereas EJ just backed off and let the guy shoot the layup. Now, EJ had no fouls. Taekwon has 3.
But honestly, I thought he was a clean block.
Shot up, no good.
Looks like CJ's going to come in for Quan. He won't see no more action this quarter.
Well, we're down 11. And free throw pending here. Second one's up and in. They'll go up 12. I believe that's their largest lead of the night. EJ's going to take it in, lays it up and in.
So a nice take by EJ.
18 points on the evening.
Hamilton's going to throw it away. And that kid went down hard.
He did. I hope he's okay. He jumped back up, but
I don't see how he's not bruised up pretty bad. We're going to bring it down. We're down 10.
I don't know why EJ don't get down there and get in and drive again. Needs to get out of the way. EJ back up, no good. Rebound. Gonna go to Hamilton County.
Just about lost it out of bounds.
50-40. Shot up, no good. Rebound, C.J. Johnson looking to push it. He goes up and in.
Wow, what
Nice,
a shot.
nice shot.
I think he didn't have a chance there. I thought he was about behind the backboard when he shot it. Oh, that's out. He was out of bounds when he tipped that back in. That was terrible by the official there. The Hamilton County player was out of bounds and tipped it back in.
C.J. Johnson got lackadaisical, and the guy run by and just took it away from him. Blocking foul on Smalls. If Smalls would have got out of the way, that young man would have ran over E.J. Brown and for a charge. Smalls hustling back, playing defense. Didn't realize he had help behind him.
I think on that last drive, C.J. was trying to determine how he was going to attack the basket with that oversized defender and got surprised by a guard coming up behind him and tipping it away.
Not a shooting foul. Be first foul on Smalls, be third team foul on Lanier County in the half. Not nearly as many fouls this half as they were in the first half. Might be beneficial for us. We didn't shoot free throws at all.
15 with a pass there.
That young man run over Kyle Brockton, and then we get the charge call.
We have drawn a lot of charges tonight, Keith.
We have, and had a lot. There was no calls. It should have been called.
The Bulldogs going to bring the ball still in striking distance. Still a lot of time left, down 8. And cut it to 5 or 6 here.
CJ lost it.
And we'll just let him turn the ball over.
If he wants to handle the ball, we'll let him handle it.
Yeah. He was out of control from the time the ball touched his hands on our side of the half court. It looks like we're going to try to take our time. They tripped
Foul
CJ.
on 15.
Looked like they tripped him. But he's going to not go to the line. We'll be taking the ball out under the basket.
Guy just stuck his knee out there and took CJ down. CJ better throw the ball in.
CJ to
nice
the rim.
drive, couldn't finish.
Yep.
We got
CJ's hurt.
CJ's laying under the basket.
Call timeout, Coach.
Can't call timeout
That's right,
without the basketball.
I wasn't thinking about it, but it looks like Bobby's going to give us a timeout anyway due to an injured player.
Coach is going to work the official here. How can he go down that hard and no foul call? And you have to agree. I mean, you don't usually see somebody go down that hard and have that kind of an injury.
I don't believe it's a leg injury or nothing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We apologize. We've not had internet service here. Verizon completely went out on us. But if you check back in with us, hopefully it's back on. You're able to see us live again. We're got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bulldogs trail 50-42. We were down by 10 at the half. We've pretty well matched them basket for basket here in the third quarter and was able to trim 2 points off their lead. We have lost Tyquan Baker to fouls for the moment. He's got 4 personals. Having set out, not need to pick up that 5th personal. Hopefully we'll have him for the fourth quarter.
I would say about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, we'll see him in the game.
Hamilton trying to work some of this clock, wanting to take the last shot.
That kid don't want the ball.
Shot up, no good. Kyle with a rebound.
Wow.
And that'll end the third quarter with Hamilton County leading 50-42. We'll take a second here to thank tonight's sponsors. Connell Cabinets Millworks. located at 28 East Church Avenue in Lakeland. You can view Connell Cabinets work on their portfolio, available at their website at connellcabinets.com. Give them a call, 229-482-3037. Again, Connell Cabinets and Millwork, one of our 2 sponsors for tonight and throughout the season, along with Lakeland Drug Company. Lakeland Drug has been your hometown pharmacy since 1950. You can call them at 229-482-3677 or visit lakelanddrug.com. Or you may want to stop by in person and see them at 42 West Main Street here in downtown Lakeland. Again, we want to thank both of those for sponsoring tonight's game and sponsoring Bulldog basketball throughout the 2018-2019 season, which will include all regular season games, region tournament games, and the playoffs. So we're going to start the fourth quarter, Clint, down 8.
With the ball, though.
With the ball. E.J. Brown has scored 18 points in the basketball game, had 10 big points in the first quarter. He's with the basketball now, going to put a shot up and in.
Nice
his 20th point of the night. Nice drive, stop, pull up, jump shot. Cut the lead down to 6.
We knock it away.
Knock it away over. Taekwon's coming back in. 7:37 to go in the ball game.
I'm really surprised. I thought he would have kept him out.
Yeah, down 6. After we cut it to 6, I thought he may sit out a little while longer.
Me too.
And I was kind of thinking, well, you know, there's a shot up by the big fella, no good. Anilius Dean going to come away with it. Over to Taekwon. Don't drive in there and pick up a charge now. He's fouled. Going to count the basket.
Oh, wow.
Going to give us that continuation.
I cannot believe they gave him that continuation.
I can't either, because he went a long way after that whistle.
You know,
we'll take it, Clint.
You know, in high school, generally, you have to have left the ground to take the shot. In the NBA, they'll normally give you them 2 steps before you, and they'll give you the continuation. But normally in high school, you have to be left the ground to take the shot.
That's right. Chance to cut it to 3 here, Clint. We down 4.
That's right. And
shot up, no good.
Lane
Got
violation.
a whistle, lane violation.
Will give us another opportunity. We got to take advantage. And Taekwon's not going to be able to play defense. And he's got to be, you know, careful driving to the basket, not to pick up a charge as well.
That's right. And of course, we got C.J. Johnson out also with an injury.
That's right.
Hopefully he's a free throw still no good. They over Rashad's back. No call.
No, just back off even there, Taekwon. Coach is telling him the same thing.
Taekwon's trying to tell E.J., hey, you got to get out there and play defense. Trying to find that number 11 for a three-pointer. Couldn't do it, but he drove around everybody and shot it up and in. 52-46. Taekwon with the basketball over to E.J. E.J. gets it back to Taekwon. He stops, running one-handed, no good. I just don't see how you can't. Big as that is, you got to be able to block out. Nice rebound, Kyle Brockett. Number 11 don't want to get in front of you either. He's got several fouls. Nice shot, Taekwon Baker. 52-48. Bulldogs cut it to 4.
If he can knock that down, he's definitely unguardable, Keith.
He's unguardable. You're exactly right. If he makes, that's a walk. No call. Rebound, Taekwon Baker. Coach asking for him to push it. He wants to push it up the floor. Rashad Brockington for 3. No good. Rebound, Hamilton County.
0 for 100 from the three-point line.
0 for 100. I like it. I don't like that, but I like it. I like the. Of course, Dodge County there's a lob backdoor, and he didn't get anything. They're going to foul Taekwon, no call. Ball gets away from him. Shot up and in, 54-48. Several opportunities, Clint, to cut it down to 2 or fewer. The Bulldogs haven't been able to get over that hump.
We're hanging in there, though. Like our chances.
Still plenty of time. EJ going to drive, shot up and in. EJ's had a fine basketball game.
He has. This may be the best I've ever seen him play, and without, Baker on the floor, he's got to do that.
I just think we get to watch this for 3 more years after this year.
That's right.
He had to walk. He came from about DuPont or somewhere down there on the other side of Homerville. Oh, tried to force that one. No good. Going to be Bulldog basketball. C.J. Johnson going to check back in.
Well, he went to the locker room, and I was waiting for a stoppage in play to make that announcement, but I guess he went back there, and he's right back out there on the court now. Didn't even see him come out the locker room.
Ball into Taekwon. He's going to go up. Foul call. Jump ball.
Jump ball. It's going to be
mad at Hamilton County basketball.
Right. He tied him up in midair.
That guy didn't even jump. We've said that a bunch of times, but
well, I thought Quan should have shot that as soon as he caught it. He was wide open as soon as he caught the inbound. He took a couple dribbles and then tried to.
Yeah, I wish we could get more fouls on this number 11 there, Clint. He's killed us.
He has.
Both inside and outside tonight.
He has.
Jeremiah Smalls comes back to the scores table. Shot up, no good. Rebound up, no good. Rebound. Ball's going to go to Lanier County.
6'8", tipped it out of bounds.
Not sure who Smalls is taking. Going to be Rashad Brockton.
Yeah, Rashard's played a lot tonight. I hadn't seen him sit very much, but I tell you what, I am surprised I hadn't seen Rasheem in the game very much lately.
No, and Rasheem played very well. I'm looking for there. He's on this end of the bench. He's played very well. He just missed quite a few putback shots down there, and they pulled him out, and he hadn't been back.
Been highly contested shots, though.
Ball to Taekwon. He's going to drive. Shot up. No good. Rebound, Taekwon Baker. Go back up and in. Count the basket.
All right.
Official thought about a charge and grabbed his hips. Very fortunate for the Dog.
They calling 2 shots, no basket. I thought the basket count. You got to count the basket. I let them know.
Basket win. I mean, that would be the second time tonight because we lost 2 points in the JV game because of the same situation. But he's going to count the basket here.
That's right.
54-52. Taekwon to the line with a chance to cut it to 1. And ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, we've been down by as many as 12 with Taekwon Baker on the bench with 3 and 4 fouls. Free throw no good.
And they've really struggled from the free throw line tonight. That's been the biggest difference in the game.
Taekwon there again, couldn't play any defense. 56-52, down 4 with a little under 4 minutes left.
And CJ's hustling there. That kid don't have a layup, but he's hurt his ankle.
Well, he threw the ball away and just never got back on defense.
That's right. So down 6 with about 3.5 minutes left, and Lanier County will have the ball.
Coach has called a timeout. I want to get everybody regrouped. Not happy with the turnovers. Clint, something we haven't done, we haven't mentioned the cheerleaders tonight. Cheerleaders here cheering on the guys.
Yeah, they've been loud over there tonight.
Looks like we got a full squad again.
And I'm sure if you're listening to us, you can hear them.
They're all the way across the court from us on our far left-hand side, and they've been doing a good job this year. So 3:36 left in the ball game. Bulldogs going to take the ball out down under their own basket.
But I'm going to tell you, Keith, win or lose tonight, I really like what I see. We look like we've struggled a little bit and from the line and from three-point range, but without Baker in the game, you know, we've not played terrible. We've played with these guys.
That's right.
Very athletic team.
There's another forced pass in there.
And AJ, or not AJ, CJ just hurt that knee. He went down extremely awkwardly that time. So let's hope he's okay.
Trying to look to see that. I thought for a second there he may have tape on that ankle, and the tape made him slip, but he has no tape on that ankle.
It looked like he hyperextended that knee a little bit to me, but he went down very awkwardly.
Clint, I didn't see. How did they lose the ball on the other end?
I
was looking at CJ, but hopefully y'all saw it at home. But it's going to be Bulldog basketball, and they didn't score down there, so that's a break for us.
I think they tried to throw it ahead to a guy that was snowbirding, what you'd like to call it, and I think he lost the ball.
Oh, good. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at CJ trying to see what his injury was. And
I was watching
EJ with another shot, no good.
I was watching CJ too, but I thought I saw that at the corner of my eye there. A lot of hustle right there. We needed them 2 points. Don't need to give up a three-pointer as number 5 was wide open. I'm surprised he didn't take it. Wide open shot is no good.
Tyquan Baker with the rebound. That ball went down and come back out. 2.5 minutes left.
And that was a travel. They didn't call it.
Oh, Tyquan. Now we got 2 snowbirds down there. Nobody back. Layup up and in. Bulldogs will be down by 8.
So running out of time here.
There again, we throwing it to a nose tackle under the basket and just cannot.
At his feet too, and that's a carry. Well, and two, you can't throw it to him at his feet either. That's right. Not a good pass, which Tyquan didn't have nowhere to go.
He was trying to avoid the foul too. You got to respect that because he got 4 fouls.
That's right.
Clint, we're down 8. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. We got to try to find our way back in this thing. Still plenty of time, but we've played very sloppy the last few times down the floor.
We have.
Tyquan down deep, shot up, no good. Tries to get his rebound. He's going to pick up his 5th foul.
5th foul. He's out of the game. You can't do that. He rebounds the ball. You just got to let him have it. Not a smart foul at all.
Glenn, that's the 4th foul on Lanier County in the 4th in the half, and 2 of those is on Tyquan Baker.
That's right.
And he fouls out the basketball game. Big blow to us on our offensive and defensive end, rebounding wise. To see what our young guys has got in them. That's backcourt, no call. Jimmy Neutron is not on top of his game early in the season.
He was not even looking.
There was a walk, and he's walked again, and now he's going to call it.
So with 1:42 left, down by 8. Bulldogs got to get some offense going in a hurry here, Keith.
Got to hurry. Got to hurry, and probably going to have to do some fouling here pretty soon.
Yep.
This ain't going to help us right here, just walking it up the court. EJ shot up, no good, no rebound.
We've had several layups rattle out, Keith. I know Quan's had 3 or 4. EJ's had a couple.
Great hustle by Kyle Broxton.
Oh, and it's our ball. I guess Kyle didn't touch it.
Gotta give him a praise on that. He hustled. He was really hustling. We got to get some of these other guys to hustle like that. Minute 20 and counting, and we're going to run some clock out here at the top, not understanding what we're doing here.
I think we're trying to get our guys in the right places. And a steal by Hamilton County. Going to be a layup on the other end, up and in.
10-point advantage. Back to where we started.
Probably going to do it.
Yep, under a minute. EJ with the ball. Going to drive, shot up, he's blocked. Ball's off Hamilton County, be Lanier County basketball. 49 seconds to go. Bulldogs looking at their first defeat of the season. Played a great ball game. Just going to come up a little bit short, it looks like right now. E.J. Brown shot up, no good, rebound. Hamilton County. Foul on Jeremiah Smalls. Okay, that's another thing, too. You think about it, Jeremiah Smalls got to be getting tired. He's playing his.
Did they call a flagrant foul on us?
He called a flagrant foul after he called a hold.
I think he was signaling flagrant to start with, but I thought maybe I was just looking at him wrong because I did not see anything to indicate a flagrant foul. I don't quite understand that call.
No, Mr. Bobby's called by himself all night. You get to the end of the ball game, and this cat's going to decide now he'll wake up and blow the whistle, and the ball game's already out of control. The other gentleman, of course, he does look like he's in training.
Fans are not happy about the call either.
Of course, we'll take a second here and let you know we sit down with the fans, and in a high school basketball gym, it's difficult to sit and trying to give you a difference here. In football, we're able to sit in the press box, and you're kind of isolated a little bit from crowd noise. In high school basketball, there's nowhere like that, so you're sitting in the bleachers with them. You can sit in the camera well, but there's barely enough room up there for Jeremy to sit and have the camera up there. So we will, in advance, we will apologize for anything that might be said or whatever that you may hear from the crowd, because it's just impossible to prevent that. And fans do get excited once in a while, and we've all been there. So Hamilton County basketball, they lead by 11.
And they throw it away.
They finally throw it away. We tried to foul them and couldn't catch them. And 34 seconds left, down 11. We're going to need a miracle at this point. Rashad drives, pulls up, shot up, no good, rebound.
Picked off. Small's going to go up. He's going to be at the free throw line shooting two. But too late at this point, Keith. But the difference in the game, senior leader hadn't been able to play very much at all. I think he's probably played less than half the minutes in the game tonight.
He has. He's played very few minutes, and, foul trouble. That's part of basketball. And you're going to have some guys that grows up in a hurry and steps up and fills that void whenever things like that happen.
And in mentioning that, what a game by E.J. Brown, the freshman tonight. He's really does not look like a freshman.
He doesn't, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm not keeping a book. I just been running a tally in my head. I'm pretty sure E.J. has 22 points, Clint.
Yes, sir. I'm sure he does as well.
Foul there on Rashad. And if you're here, if you're listening tonight and you are able to make the trip, Bulldogs can use every fan they can get tomorrow night up in Wilcox County, up in Rochelle, as we'll play our first region ball game of the season. We'll take on the Wilcox County Patriots. Of course, a rematch from last year's region championship game we played up in Telfair County.
That's right.
And Bulldogs won the region championship last year, and I'm sure Wilcox is looking for revenge from that loss. They bring back a lot of their players. Unfortunately, we don't. We only have one returning starter from last year's team. Kyle Brockton Kyle's had a great game.
He has.
Shot up, no good. Rebound back up and in.
Oh, and a three
at the
finally
buzzer.
goes in at the buzzer.
So the final score is going to be Hamilton County 63. Lanier County 58. Not sure why the big guy was giving the gestures he was giving as he was walking by the score table. But
I don't know. But either way, we go on the road tomorrow night, and if you can't make it, like Keith said, if you can make it, come out and support the Bulldogs, and if you can't, we'll be on the air at 6 o'clock with the girls' game with the boys to follow directly
boys will
after.
follow right after that. And not the girls are going to be playing Wilcox. Wilcox was the region runner-up last year, I believe, Clint. I think Telfair County won the region championship in the girls' side.
That's right. I wonder how many girls is returning from that runner-up team last year.
I'm not sure, but I know I'm pretty sure Wilcox was the region runner-up. There again, girls, Lady Dogs will be going into that game with a 1-1 record. They won their last ball game Saturday night, beating McIntosh County Academy. So should be good evening to basketball. Of course, Friday night we'll travel over to Pearson, take on the Atkinson County Rebels. Hope everybody can travel over to Pearson, fill that gym up, and support the Dogs if you can't. Of course, we'll be back on the air there as well. And then Saturday night, back here in the Doghouse.
Brantley County.
Brantley County. If your favorite team isn't playing an SEC championship game, get on out to the Doghouse and check out some basketball. If they are, turn your computer on, watch the Georgia game, and watch the Bulldog basketball on the computer at the same time.
That's right. And that game Friday night with Pearson, that's gonna be a big region game as well.
Sure is. Friday be a big region game. So tonight's final from the Doghouse, not like we wanted, but don't win them all sometimes, Clint. We fall 63-58 to the Hamilton County Trojans. Would have been a nice one to have, but come up a little short. So we want to, once again, before we sign off, we want to thank our sponsors, both Connell Cabinets and Millworks and Lakeland Drug Company. Appreciate the folks at those businesses for sponsoring us this year. And there again, they'll be sponsoring us in each and every ball game, including region tournament and region playoffs.
Right.
Clint, got anything else?
Not much, Keith. Just looked like they were going to run away with it, but we did wind up making it close. Just the difference in the game was the free throws and the foul trouble we got into. But hopefully we can, improve on that tomorrow night and come away with a big win up in Rochelle.
I hope so. So for Clint Brown and I'm Keith Newbern along with Jeremy Paxton. Thank you for joining the Lanier County Network. We'll see you tomorrow night.